Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be playing with some new high-end makeup. So if you would like to see some first impressions in a makeup tutorial, please keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to be trying out is from Pure, and this is the 4-in-1 correcting primer for Energize and Rescue. It has aloe, coconut water, and probiotics, and it's silicone free. I don't know if I've ever tried a primer from Pure. Not that I can think of. Ooh, I actually for some reason thought it was going to be thick, but this actually feels like a moisturizer. Ooh, and it does have like a nice scent to it. It's not like super overwhelming or anything. I thought it was going to be like a super thick silicone primer. I don't know why I thought that, because even the tube says silicone free. This feels nice. Feels nice and moisturizing and sticky, and I don't mind the smell either. Energize and Rescue, that's exactly what I need right now. So as always, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some foundation off camera. I like to wear a foundation that I know that I love when I do these full face of first impressions, so that way I give all the products a fair chance, and then I always do like dedicated foundation videos. So I think I'm just going to apply some, what do I want to do? I'll probably just go ahead and use this. This is the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra 24-Hour Foundation. I fell in love with this again. It's full coverage. It's kind of like a matte and it's comfortable. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. And this is in the shade 210 Buff Neutral, and I will be right back. So for concealer, I have two, just in case this one doesn't work out. This is from Christie Brinkley, and I love her bronzer in the shade Burnished Bronze, I believe. But she has this concealer, and I haven't used a concealer like this in a while. So this is in the shade Light Warm. It's the Secret and Lines Under Eye Concealer. This might actually be too dark, but let's go ahead and try it. So it does come in like a roll-up stick. So I'm just going to apply some on my under eye first. It does look a little too dark, but it feels really creamy. Kind of has like a velvety kind of feel to it. It's not really highlighting my under eye. I feel like this would be one of those concealers that would be good for no makeup days, because this is closer to my foundation shade than it is for me. Like, it's not bright enough, I don't think, for my under eye. But it blends out really nice with my finger. Like I said, I feel like this would be really good for no makeup days if I didn't want to wear foundation, but I just wanted to go in with concealer, because it's not very brightening. But it's not bad. I actually really like it. Feels really, really lightweight. Weird. I don't think I've ever blended in my concealer with just my finger before. So this is a first. I'm pretty sure the only other thing I've tried from Christie Brinkley is the bronzer, and like I said, I love it. And so far, I really like this concealer too, so it makes me want to try out some more products. I think I have... Do I have a BB cream from her? I think I do have like some kind of foundation, maybe not. I thought I did, but maybe I don't. So this concealer isn't full coverage by any means, but it's definitely like a light, low, medium coverage. But the way it blends out with my finger is like amazing. But I think, like I said, it's gonna be one of those concealers if I just wanna pop on like a dewy luminous moisturizer and then go in with this concealer under my eyes, like, you know, just like in my T-zone. Like, I would use it for that, but I don't think I would use it on top of makeup. So to set my face, I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This is the original mineral veil, and I believe you could just use this to set your whole face. Honestly, I have not used Bare Minerals like this foundation or setting powder or anything probably in like, dang, like 10 years. I'm pretty sure the last time I used it was when Frank and I first started dating, and we've been together for almost, dang, 12 years. We've been together for almost 12 years. So that's the last time I've really used this. So I don't really know what I think. And I do remember loving the Bare Minerals mineral foundation and this stuff and the blush, like the loose blush. I remember loving this way back then when I didn't know anything about makeup. So hopefully I still feel the same way, but I think I'm just gonna use this to set my whole face. It has like a pink undertone to it. I'm gonna use my favorite powder brush. This is the Morphe E1. I feel like there is a little bit of shimmer in this, but I honestly cannot remember. I actually feel like it darkened my foundation, or am I crazy? Pretty sure you're supposed to swirl this. Oh, I don't remember. I thought for sure there was like a shimmer in it, but I guess not. Maybe there's different kinds. I have no idea. Like maybe there's different shades of this. Not really sure. I think you're supposed to swirl. I always cringe when I see people like swirl on their powder because I'm like, ah, aren't you moving our foundation? So I guess I'm just gonna try it today and see. I mean, because lots of people do it all the time and their foundation still looks good, but I'm just like so paranoid that I'm going to move my foundation. But yeah, this actually matted me out for the most part. It like matted me out and it made my foundation darker, which I wasn't expecting. But yeah, I like it. It feels like a soft matte. It feels really lightweight. Looks really good on my skin. Ooh, and I like that you can just twist this right here and it'll close. I mean, I like it, but I'm like kind of confused. I don't know. So I don't have a new under eye powder, so I'm just going to use my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Hopefully this will help kind of like brighten up my under eyes. Next for bronzer, I'm going to be trying out the lorac TANtalizer Baked Bronzer. This is what it looks like. This is in the shade Matte Tan. Face and Body Bronzer, it says. Looks pretty light, so I'm not really sure, but this lid just kind of goes off. I think I found this at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. This is my favorite bronzer brush at the moment. This is the Morphe Y1. I like that it's like domed and really fluffy, so I'm just gonna tap in there. Oh, okay, it's a little more pigmented than I thought. I think this bronzer shade would be perfect for porcelain to fair skin tones. I mean, I like how it looks on me too. I just prefer my bronzer to be a little bit darker, but this is a nice like natural looking bronzer. I'm just gonna go in with this brush for my nose. This is the Morphe M461. It's a weird little brush, but it works to add some bronzer to my nose. I really like it for that. I feel like this shade is pretty comparable to the Benefit Hoola Light. And again, my nose is not wanting to hold any product. It's so annoying. I do not know what's going on, but like every time I try to put product on my nose, it just like breaks up and it's so frustrating. I don't know if I just need to like apply like extra moisturizer onto my nose like day and night or what, but it is just, it's been really bothering me for like 3 months at least. Next up, I'm going to be trying out this Clinique Get Cheeky Blush Palette. This is the Cheek Pop Palette Blush Pop. I don't think I've tried any of these. Do you guys remember when Jaclyn Hill made a big deal about these? I don't think I ever tried any of them. So I think is this a highlighter? No. Okay, so I think I'm going to go in with a mixture of these two. And then maybe that, I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe I could do this one on the apples, this one in the center, like use all of them. All right, so I'm going to take the middle one first. And I'm going to apply that towards the back. Interesting. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here and put that in the middle. Am I crazy or are these not showing up? Now I'm gonna go in with this one and put that on the apples. You guys, I feel like these didn't show up like at all. I'm just gonna dig into that middle shade again. Maybe I have to like wipe off the top a little bit. There we go. I have to like really dig in there to get some color, and that's still not a lot. Yikes. Surely not all the single cheek pops are like this, because I feel like a lot of people talk about them, but this palette is like, this is no good. I'm literally digging into this and like nothing is coming off. Wow, it's like they all look different, right? Like you can really see a difference between all three shades and they all come out the same shade. Pass on this. So this says this is the Japonesque Kumadori Ombre Highlighter, limited edition luxe size ombre highlighter. Gradients from a golden pearl to a bronze pearl to allow for subtle to intense highlighting. Ombre colors let you customize your glow. Dust on golden pearl in winter and spring for subtle highlighting. Bronze pearl in summer or fall for a little more intensely, or somewhere in between for the perfect almost glow. I mean, there's a slight difference, but it pretty much looks the same, right? Oh my gosh, you guys. I guess we're going for a really natural makeup look today. I'm just gonna take my Anastasia brush and I'm gonna start off with the lighter end. That's pretty, but yeah, it's definitely subtle. I'm gonna go to the other side now and see what that looks like. This thing pretty much just all looks the same. Especially for like a natural glow from within. I don't always want like a blinding highlight. I actually prefer something that's more like this. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my brows off camera because I don't have any new brow products, and I'll be right back. For eyes, I'm going to be trying out the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions palette. I love these little palettes, like the Smoky Obsessions one. I really, really, really like. And then I think I got the green one too. I need to try that one out next, but I haven't done a purple eye in a really long time, so I definitely wanted to do that today. So I started doing this thing where if I had like a bigger palette, I would do 2 different eye looks, but because there's only 9 shadows in here, I'm just going to do the same and just try to use as many of the shadows as possible, which I think I can do. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. So I think for my transition shade, if you will, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. So far so good. It's nice and pigmented. I really want to get the little nude palettes that she came out with. I think they're fairly new. I want to get those, and then I want to get the neon ones for the summertime because I love those. I really wanted them last year, and then I think I just kind of forgot about them, but I remembered them this year. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this shade right here and just add that into the crease as well, just to deepen it up. I kind of go a little bit below my transition shade, but like still in the crease, if that makes sense, because I still want to be able to see like the top part of the transition shade. This one doesn't seem like it's as pigmented as that first one. So now I'm going to go in with this dark matte purple shade and put that directly into the crease and kind of on the outer portion of my eye. I switched to a flat buffing brush. This is a Morphe R39. So I'm applying that into the crease and I guess on the lid too. I feel like I think I'm going to add a little bit more of that dark purple into my crease because over here it looks a little patchy. I feel like I've heard more than once that purples are really hard to make. There. So I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and take this shade right here mixed with this one down here in the corner, the ones that I used for my transition shade, and then to deepen up my crease, I'm going to mix them together and just put them back above that dark purple shade. Okay, what should we do? Okay, so it looks like we have 3 pressed shimmers and then like 3 pressed glitters straight down the middle. Let's go in with this one right here and I'm going to apply that on the outer part of my eye. I'm going to try a brush first. Just going to do kind of like a gradient with the shimmers. Okay, so they don't really apply with a brush. I'll try my finger. Maybe it's just really not showing up because I already have that dark purple down there, but because look, it's on my finger, so maybe the dark purple is just like throwing it off. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this shade right here with my finger and apply that in the center, I guess. Okay, and let's take this purple right here and put that on the inner part. I'm gonna try it with a brush first again. Yeah, no. Okay, and with my pinky finger. This is pretty, like these 2 like pressed shimmer shades have kind of like a blue reflect in them, and I feel like it really brings out that purple. Okay, so I'm going to use this one right here for my inner corner highlight. Ooh, that's really pretty. Has a pink reflect to it. Maybe we'll go ahead and use that for a brow highlight too, why not? Now what to do with the last 2 shades. Okay, so they're just kind of like toppers. So that's what they look like. Okay, so let's take this one in the middle and let's apply that all over the lid. Just want to kind of deepen that up because I'm not really feeling the kind of ombre thing I tried to do. But I am going to leave that lighter purple on the inside though. So let's take the middle shade and apply that directly to the center, kind of like a halo eye. This is weird. It has like a holographic, like glossy kind of look to it. I bet it'd be really pretty by itself, like all over the lid with just mascara, just for like a pop of color. But if you wanted to do like a daytime kind of glam without going like overboard, I bet that would be really pretty. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of the shade that I used for my inner corner and my brow highlight, and I'm just going to pop that directly in the center as well, like closer to the lash line. And kind of blending up just a little bit. I'm just going to do all mattes on the lower lash line. I don't think I'm going to put any shimmer down there, so I'm just going to pile on all the mattes on top of each other like I always do. I never do anything fancy on my lower lash line. So I just wanted to make sure I used every single shade in the palette just so I could get a good feel for it. And I feel like there's only like one dud, and it was that matte shade up there. But other than that, I think next time I use this palette, I'll probably use these shimmers, like these pressed glitter things in the middle as like for my cut crease. Like if I want to do a semi-cut crease is what I normally do. But I just wanted to see like how each shade performed. But like I said, I definitely want to take this middle shade right there at some point and just use that and only that, like all over my lid and in my crease, which is some mascara. So maybe I'll do that and then like a get ready with me or something. But yeah, this is pretty good. Only one dud. For mascara, I have two I'm going to be trying out. The first one I'm going to be trying out is from Dior, and it's the shade Pro Black Diorshow mascara. So I'm just going to curl my lashes real quick. See what this one looks like. Oh, that's a big old wand right there. I'm assuming this is for volume. I always wonder, like, are the wands on the full size mascaras this big, or is it just because this is the deluxe size? So far it just kind of looks like it's just lengthening. It's not really giving me any volume. This paired with something else would be awesome. But yeah, it just kind of lengthened them. I like it though. By itself it's nice too, but I think I would like it better paired with like a mascara that gives me a little bit more volume. This wand is seriously like probably the biggest mascara wand I've ever used. Jeez. It seems like it's kind of holding my lashes up. As you guys know, like my lashes don't ever really hold a curl unless I use a waterproof mascara. So let's put this one on top of it because why not? This is the Sephora brand Lash Craft Length and Volume mascara. This other little deluxe sample. This is weird. It's like a paddle brush. I'm just gonna put this on top and see what happens. So yeah, I actually like this mascara. Let me know if you guys have this diorshow mascara and if the wand is that big, like if you have the full size, because I actually kind of like it. So I'm not going to be able to apply that on my lower lash line, so I'm just going to go in with a different mascara for my lower lash line. So I'm going to leave you guys real quick to apply some lashes, and I'm just using the Ardell 854 Faux Mink Lashes, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and added some Maybelline gel liner just to my waterline, and I kind of smudged it into my lashes just to mesh my mascara in with the liner, and then I just tight lined with it as well. And I just remembered like the last time, I've only worn these lashes one other time, and I feel like they're like different. Like this one is like way fuller on the outer part than this one. To me, they look like two totally different lashes, but I still love them. So I feel like liner and lashes always just completes a look. I need to start doing it more often. Oh, but I forgot, I tried this out, so I wanted to tell you guys, this is the Tatti Lashes Lash Adhesive, and normally I use this guy right here, the Duo Brush On Adhesive, and I really like it. I hate House of Lashes lash glue, just let me say that. Oh, do not like it. But this is actually not bad. Like, I really like it. It feels like my lashes are on there. It is a little bit thicker than the Duo one, and it does take longer to dry down, but I think I like it so far. So for lips, I'm going to be pairing this Pretty Purple Eye with this hot pink lip. This is from Buxom, and it's the Vava Plump Shiny Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Dare Me. This is what it looks like. I love Buxom. They probably have my favorite like lip products, honestly. They're my favorite like high-end lip company. So I'm just gonna quickly line my lips, and I'm just gonna use a brown lip liner, I guess, or maybe I'll use like more of like a neutral one. So I'm gonna use the LA Girl Perfect Precision lip liner in the shade Cafe. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Buxom lipstick. Ooh, look at that doe foot. It's like slanted. Is this the vinyl one? Shiny liquid lipstick. Okay, so this does not dry down. So I did my entire mouth with just one application. I'm gonna go over it a little bit. It does have their like signature like minty feel to it. I really like this applicator. It kind of like hugs your lips. I feel like I have like no cheek makeup on except for highlighter. And like I feel like it's not like, I feel like because nothing is showing up on my cheeks except for the highlighter, it's making my eyes and my lips like it's not balanced, you know what I mean? I'm gonna add some of this Buxom blush. This is in the shade Ibiza because I can't see anything. Okay, I feel 10,000 times better now that I have a little color on my cheeks. So let's go ahead and go through everything that I tried out in no particular order, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. So the first thing I have right here is the Buxom Vava Plump Shiny Liquid Lipstick. Love the shade of this. If you love hot pink, I definitely recommend it. It's really pretty. It doesn't seem like it's getting on my teeth, so it did kind of dry down a little bit. I mean, it's not matte by any means, so I know if I touch my mouth, it's going to transfer. But it does have like a nice shine to it. It kind of just looks like a legit liquid lipstick, not matte. So I really enjoy it. I kind of want like a nude one, like maybe like a baby pink nude one would be beautiful, or like a straight nude one would be beautiful as well. And I love the applicator of this. Again, this is in the shade Dare Me. Next, I tried out the Diorshow Dior Mascara. I actually really like this. I think I would like this more with not a lot of eyeshadow on. So with that one eyeshadow from the Huda Beauty palette, with this mascara would be like the perfect like daytime glam. I'm gonna set this aside and film a get ready with me, and then I'm gonna use these two products together. But I do like this mascara. Again, let me know if you have the full size of this and if the wand is that big. Like, then we have the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions palette. I do like these. Like I said, every single one I've tried of these little 9 pan palettes I really enjoy. The only shadow I thought was a dud was this one up here, but maybe I just need to work with it more. But other than that, I really like this, and if you love purples, this is the palette for you. Then we have the Japonesque Kumadori Ombre Highlighter. I mean, I think this is really pretty, but I feel like I can, like, I feel like I have drugstore highlighters that are just as good, you know what I mean? So if you could get this on sale, go for it, but I wouldn't pay full price, but it is pretty. The biggest dud from this palette, which is probably one of the most, was probably one of the things that I was most excited for, is the Clinique Get Cheeky palette. What is this, you guys? What a dud. Like, maybe I need to just scrape off the top layer, but do I really need to do that? This is a high-end product. It's not e.l.f. here, you know, where you have to scrape off the top of the highlighter to get it to show up. So yeah, this is a complete miss for me. Do not buy this. Next we have the Pure 4-in-1 Correcting Primer, Energize and Rescue. I actually really like this. I think my foundation went on it really nice, and I'm excited to try this out with like a more like dewy luminous foundation as well. It's definitely not what I thought. I really thought it was going to be like a more matte primer for some reason, even though it's a silicone free, but whatever. I actually really like this. Then we have the Christie Brinkley Concealer. I really like this too, but for my no makeup days, this is going to be perfect for like the summertime. So that way I can just put on like a glowy moisturizer, pop this on my under eyes and in the center of my face, anywhere I need to cover up a little bit, and then I'm like done. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. Like I want to try some more things from her. Then we have the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. I could have sworn when I first looked at it, it looked like there was some like shimmer in it. Is there like another version of this that has shimmer, and then is this the matte one? Like I'm super confused. I actually like this. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It really blurred out my skin for sure. Like it blurred out all my pores. I feel like if you have oily skin, you would really like this. This, since it is lightweight and it doesn't feel like a thick powder on the skin, I think I would enjoy this if I'm going for a all matte look. I just don't want an all matte look all the time, but when I do, I'll definitely reach for this. Then we have the Lorac TANtalizer Baked Bronzer. This is pretty. Again, it's in the shade Matte Tan, but I think this would look better. Like, I feel like I'm pretty fair right now, and I feel like it barely showed up. So if you like a natural looking bronzer, this is for you. Or if you're like porcelain skin, I think you would really like this. The tone of this is really nice, and it just like seamlessly like goes on, probably because it's baked. But yeah, I feel like I would really need to like pile this on to get it to where I like my bronzer. Like, you know what I mean? So I believe that's everything I tried out in this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video of me testing out some high-end makeup products, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.